fuck out of my way, man. Calling you how about Shimmy outside. Got to make a part 2 because this girl want to call me. Move, man. It's annoying. Yeah. Because this girl want to call me. She got to wait. You know, I'm about to interrupt my time out here doing what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to just give this another 20 to 30 minutes, you know, real quick. And it says, don't call me. No, get out of my, leave me alone, man. Irritating enough. It says, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, his companions, that they might seek mercies from Yahweh of heaven concerning this secret. It says, the God of heaven concerning this secret, so that Daniel and his companions might not perish with the rest of the wise men in Babylon. Then the secret was revealed to Daniel in a night vision. So Daniel blessed Yahweh of heaven. Daniel answered and said, move, man, I am not answering your phone. Move. Stop calling me. Why the fuck is you calling me? At least leave me a text message. I'm doing something important. You're not about to get in the way of this. It's funny, out of all the times, you know what I'm saying, you can bother me. You want to bother me now. No, don't bother me now. It says, Daniel answered and said, blessed be the name of Yahweh forever and ever, for wisdom and might are his. And he changes the times and the seasons. He removes kings and raises up kings. That's right. Okay, I don't care. We're not leaving until tomorrow. Shit, that's good to hear though. He gives wisdom to the wise and knowledge to those who have understanding. He reveals deep and secret things, and he knows what is in the darkness, and the light dwells within him. So this one is very important too, because this is a future tense. This is a future tense verse right here, very powerful, and it's telling you very obviously you're not going to understand the book if you do not find the chosen. If you do not find the ones who know how to read the Bible, you're never going to figure it out. You're never going to understand it. And some of the things you might understand, you know, but not all of it, not the critical parts, not the things that you need. And if that's even that's lucky for you to even find the Bible, because the Bible is actually a secret hidden in plain sight. That's exactly what the book is. That's what it was created. A secret hidden in plain sight. So, you know, to have that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and like Yahweh say, I'm a secret. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, for those of them, you might find the Bible, but you don't know Yahweh Shem Shai's name. You don't know his son's name, Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? So you can read the Bible all you want. You don't have that name, you don't have access. So that's what it says. It says, he gives wisdom to the wise and knowledge to those who have understanding. Because the Daniel is the prophet. That's Great Millstone, and the rest of us that believe. You know what I'm saying? That's us. You know what I'm saying? It says he reveals deep and secret things. So this is a deep and a secret thing. Yahweh Shem Shai, and his son's name Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? The truth behind the Israelites. You know what I'm saying? The fall of Babylon. You know what I'm saying? The great and terrible day that the Lord is reminding us of. Our history, our background. You know what I'm saying? The connection between us and Yahweh Shem Shai. The different proofs, like the story of Egypt, the laws that we broke in Deuteronomy. You know what I'm saying? The punishments that we would receive. Ezekiel's dream that talked about the day of the Lord through a city being destroyed. You know what I'm saying? The story of Jonah. You know what I'm saying? How Jonah was running from Yahweh Shem Shai. The books of Peter. You know what I'm saying? How Peter was stating for us to be ready. And that when he came back in the flesh, that he will hope to find believers, that we had to believe, we had to be ready, we had to be prepared. Don't be caught lacking. Don't be caught non-prepared. You know what I'm saying? Like the saying go, stay ready and you don't got to get ready. You know what I'm saying? Like how the Revelation is not talking about, no, it's not just talking about the apocalypse and the end of times, but it's also talking about World War I, World War II, and World War III. You know what I'm saying? When broken down properly, and the symbolicness and the words, you know what I'm saying, being so old that you got to triple study, you know what I'm saying, to get that interpretation, it's going to be too difficult during those times for people to even figure out what the Bible is trying to tell them. You know what I'm saying? So you better have it now instead of having it later. And if you think you got it through Jesus Christ, you better reevaluate yourself, because that is gonna be that's gonna be the shit that condemn you. You know what I'm saying? Worshiping the false god. You might have all the knowledge, and it can be broken down to you. You know what I'm saying? But you missing. Get out of my way. I know that. That's good. I'm going to text you back. Give me a moment. I need this time with the Lord. Move, man. I know the money was coming. I was never worried about it. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't worried about it. We gonna go get the money later on tomorrow. You know, so I'm not worried about it. The Lord took that worry away from me. Whether I got it or not, I'm happy that the Lord is even taking care of me. You know what I'm saying? But with that, the word come first. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what's going on, you know? So, you know, but that is what's important. So we're going to keep going. It says, I thank you and praise you, O Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, God of my fathers. You have given me wisdom and might. Wisdom to know and might to change things. The strength to endure. You know what I'm saying? It says, and you have made known to me what we asked of you, for you have made known to us the king's demand. That's right. So, and this is a very critical thing. You know, you might not have sharp memory, you know what I'm saying, but this is another critical thing for you to know. You know what I'm saying? Nebuchadnezzar's dream. You know what I'm saying? Nebuchadnezzar's dream, the book of Revelation, the book of Ezekiel, the story of Isaiah, you know what I'm saying, debunking the hell doctrine, the devil doctrine in the book of Job, you know what I'm saying, all the way to the book of Esdras and the other books to break down the great bird and the feathers. You know what I'm saying? You got to know certain shit, you know what I'm saying, in the book to really understand the layout and God's plan. You know what I'm saying? And this is one of them. Ezekiel's dream was one of them. The statue of Nebuchadnezzar that represent the different nations, and then the iron and the mire of clay. You know what I'm saying? The iron represented the Israelites, and the clay represented the debt, I do believe. You know, my bad if it's backwards. And then when the lightning bolt hit, you know what I'm saying, and blew up the feet of Nebuchadnezzar, all the kingdoms, you know what I'm saying? Because the kingdoms that come is the ones that represent the ones that were taken over. You know what I'm saying? So now I don't remember them by heart, but I do pretty much got Nebuchadnezzar's dream down packed. Now, people that can't break down Nebuchadnezzar's dream or can't explain it to you, and you've heard it from the prophets, that means that they don't know the secret of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So that one is very deep, and that one is very incredible because I listened to them. So now I wish I had my notebook with me right now, and I can tell you exactly straight out because I got it all in my notebook. I just don't carry it with me. It's always at home, you know? But overall, you got to know certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like the story in the Apocrypha with the birds and the many feathers. The birds and the many feathers is talking about the nations. You know what I'm saying? Being connected to one nation, one big-ass, fat-ass nation. You know what I'm saying? Or the Sodomite sea that shall cast out fish. That story that was in the book of Esdras, talking about how all of the fish is dying and how the sea is being poisoned and how people is finding trash heaps of garbage, giant mountain-sized garbage islands, you know what I'm saying, that's floating in the water. You know what I'm saying? Radiation poisoning inside of the water that's destroying and hurting the fish. You know what I'm saying? Them eating certain fish that they not supposed to be eating, like crabs, you know what I'm saying, like catfish, you know, shrimps, especially shrimps, you know what I'm saying, lobsters. You got people eating jellyfish, octopus, you know what I'm saying, krill fish, you know what I'm saying, the whales is dying, you know, these animals, they got a job to do, you know what I'm saying, especially in the water. The animals in the water got a job to do. They keep the water clean, you know what I'm saying. Without them, the sea would be poisoned, you know what I'm saying, it would be destroyed. But you know, that's already happening. So you know, I'm just saying, overall, you got to know how to break this down, you know what I'm saying. And if you cannot break it down, you got to go to Great Millstone. You got to go to these guys, the high level prophets that will break it down to you, because they are created to memorize and catalog everything from the Bible, down from the history, you know what I'm saying, all the way down to the mathematicals, you know what I'm saying, all the way down to the events, words. They are Israel, the high prophets is like the angels in the book of Ezekiel. They like four-headed, you know what I'm saying, and to have four heads symbolically is extremely powerful. You know what I'm saying? Their minds are beyond us. It's not to praise them, but it's the way that they are created, and we are like-minded like them. But we know that if we don't know something, we go to Great Millstone, flat out. You know what I'm saying? Go to them. They will be able to break this down better than even I could. But I'm giving it to you. I'm trying to give you as much as I've learned from them. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, if you don't at least know Nebuchadnezzar's dream, you know what I'm saying? If at least know what that means. That is a difficult one. That's a difficult one to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? At least know what the dream means. You know what I'm saying? At least know. And if you don't know Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and you have not been studying under the guidance of the prophets, or at least listening to their YouTube videos, you won't know this. This is a secret, hidden in plain sight. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is, you know? I mean, to say that, you know what I'm saying, just because some expert Christians actually broke it down and figured out Nebuchadnezzar's dream, it doesn't mean that we're called to do so, and it doesn't mean that they have the actual word. You know what I'm saying? But some people are not dumb. They understand the book, but they don't have Yahweh's name. They have not been called. You know what I'm saying? So go to the ones that were called, and I will break it down to you right. You know what I'm saying? And go and know the truth. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. So I'm going to read it. It says, Therefore Daniel went to Arioch, whom the king had appointed to destroy the wise men of Babylon. He went and thus said to him, do not destroy the wise men of Babylon. Take me before the king, and I will tell the king the interpretation. Then Arioch quickly brought Daniel before the king, and said thus to him, I have found a man of the captives of Judah who will make known to the king the interpretation. The king answered and said to Daniel, whose name it was Belteshazzar, are you able to come to make known to me the dream which I have seen and its interpretation? Daniel answered in the presence of the king and said, the secret which the king has demanded, the wise men, the astrologers, the magicians, and the soothsayers cannot declare to the king. You know what I'm saying? But there is a God in heaven who reveals secrets and has made known to the king Nebuchadnezzar what will be in the latter days. And these latter days is talking about now. You know what I'm saying? The future. You know what I'm saying? So it says your dream and the visions of your head upon your bed were these. It says, as for you, O king, thoughts came to your mind while on your bed about what would come to pass after this. And he who reveals secrets has made known to you what will be. Yahweh reveals secrets. Call on Yahweh Hashem Yahushai in the name of Yahushai. So when you read this book is so powerful. It reveals secrets. You know what I'm saying? And it take the veil off your eyes, so you're able to see things that a normal person wouldn't see. You able to think about things that a normal person wouldn't think it about. You know what I'm saying? It's like a keen spiritual awareness. You know what I'm saying? So per se, this is another secret. You know what I'm saying? But it's plain. So when I look at a man, I don't just see a man. I see his mind. I see his body. I see his spirit. You know what I'm saying? If a man come to me, you know what I'm saying, and he talk to me, and I get to know him a little bit, I can also see what spirits are upon him, what he's going through, what he's dealing with, and what kind of man he is. You know what I'm saying? So those are different examples of secrets, you know what I'm saying, that the Lord will show you. You know what I'm saying? And that's only the tip of the iceberg. I'm just giving you an example to the best that I can interpret it myself. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, Yahweh knows all secrets. You know what I'm saying? And in time, all secrets are going to be are revealed. You know what I'm saying? Especially to the prophets, they know everything. You know what I'm saying? We and those of us that believe, we know everything to a degree. You know, so like I said, I don't just see a man. I see his mind. I see his body. I see his spirit. You know what I'm saying? I don't just see I don't just see, you know what I'm saying, what's before me. I see, you know what I'm saying, the fucking molecules that make up the breath of our air. You know what I'm saying? I see living things all around me. You know what I'm saying? I see the sun that's eternal. I see, you know what I'm saying, the sky, you know what I'm saying, that's forever. You know, I see you know what I'm saying, the economy, you know what I'm saying? I see what we have created. You know what I'm saying? When I look in the mirror, when you look in the mirror, what do you see? You know what I'm saying? Do you see a regular person, or do you see who you see? You know, when I stand in the mirror, I see a black man. I see me, but I see a black man. You know what I'm saying? I see an oppressed person. I see a man that's going through something. You know what I'm saying? I see a man battling spirits. I see a man enduring. I see a man, you know what I'm saying, conquering. I see a man changing. You got to use, that's the spiritual eye, you know, and there's certain secrets, you know what I'm saying, that the Lord will reveal to you and allow you to see. You know what I'm saying? And that same goes for people that are coming into the word. You know what I'm saying? You know, be prepared, because after that, you cannot unsee what the Lord is allowing you to see. You know what I'm saying? Even if you tried to back out, it's no backing out of this. You know what I'm saying? When your eyes are open, they are open, you know? And it's that, all that is the tip of the iceberg, you know? So it says, you, O king, it says, but as for me, this secret has not been revealed to me because I have more. It says, it says, but as for me, this secret has not been revealed to me because I have more wisdom than anyone living. But for our sakes, who make known the interpretation to the king, and that you may know the thoughts of your heart. And that right there is powerful too, because it's saying that, you know, Daniel is an Israelite. So it's saying the only ones that got the word, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and the secrets, and the truth behind the book is the Israelites. We the only ones that got it. You know what I'm saying? We the only ones that know it, and the rest of the world is becoming more and more aware of that. You know what I'm saying? So Daniel, even though he said, contrary to what he said, it was true. He was the smartest thing living. You know what I'm saying? So that goes for the high prophets, to all of us that know. We the smartest things living, because we know the secret about the world. You know what I'm saying? The secret about the world is Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that he gave us. You know what I'm saying? That is the true power. You know what I'm saying? That is the true faith. For Yahweh to give you this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You know what I'm saying? And for you to understand and for you to see. You know what I'm saying? Like they said, the Bible is low-level spiritual power. Amen to that. So it says, you, O king, were watching, and behold, a great image. This great image, whose splendor was excellent, stood before you, and its form was awesome. It says, the image's head was of fine gold, its chest and its arms of silver, its belly and thighs of bronze, its leg of iron, its feet partly of iron and partly of clay. You watched while a stone was cut out without hands, which struck the image on its feet of iron and clay, and broke them into pieces. The iron, the clay, the bronze, the silver, and the gold were crushed together and became like chaff from the summer threshing floors. The wind carried them away, so that no trace of them was found, and the stone struck the image. The image became a great mountain and filled the whole earth. So it's telling you that the parts, and these parts, like he said, the iron is an empire. The iron is the Israelites. The clay is the debt. The bronze and the silver and the gold, those represent different empires that came after him. One conquered another. You know what I'm saying? So it says, then the iron, the clay, the bronze, the silver, and the gold were crushed together and became like the chaff for the summer threshing floors. The wind carried them away, so that no trace of them was found. That's right. So when the Most High decides, when the sudden attack comes, because Nebuchadnezzar's dream is, we are at the end of his dream, pretty much. So when the time comes, and when the Lord decides to destroy this, it's going to be so bad to the point to where, when the new world is restored, nobody is going to ever remember that such an empire existed. This mighty, supposedly great empire that we are living in today. You know what I'm saying? Because we at the end of it right now. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be remembered. It's not even going to be honored or known as some great, perfect empire. And as suddenly as it came, you know what I'm saying? Suddenly it went. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand that just because we've been here and generation after generation done died and we done went through all of this, you know what I'm saying, cruel labor, all this terrible slavery, all these horrible events, everybody hating us, you know what I'm saying? Just because we done went through all of that, it might seem long to us, but in the eyes of Yahweh, it wasn't that long. So, you know. It says, and it restored, and it says, and became a great mountain and filled the whole earth. So the great mountain filled the whole earth. This is the dream. Now we will tell the interpretation of it before the king. You, O king, you are a king of kings, for the Yahweh of heaven has given you a kingdom, power, strength, and glory. And wherever the children of men dwell, or the beasts of the field and the birds of heaven, he has given them into your hand, and has made you ruler over them all. You are the head of gold, but after you shall rise another kingdom inferior to yours, then another, a third kingdom of bronze, which shall rule over all the earth. And I put Russia down. It says, but Rome, Russia, and then it's some other ones. But I tried to fill in notes as much as I can, but most of my notes are in my notebook. But I did try to highlight these supposedly kingdoms that came after Nebuchadnezzar's kingdom. And the fourth kingdom shall be as strong as iron, inasmuch as iron breaks in pieces and shatters everything. And like iron that crushes the kingdom will break in pieces and crush all the others. Whereas you saw the feet and toes, partly of potter's clay and partly of iron, the kingdom shall be divided, yet the strength of the iron shall be in it, just as you saw the iron mixed with chromatic clay. And as the toes of the feet were partly of iron and partly of clay, so the kingdom shall be partly strong and partly fragile. That's right. So the part that was strong was the Israelites. The part that was fragile was they debt and was the white man. You know what I'm saying? It says, as you saw iron mixed with chromatic clay, they will mingle with the seed of men, but they will not adhere to one another, just as iron does not mix with clay. And in the days of these kings, the God of heaven will set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. And the kingdom shall not be left to other people. It shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. So I'm going to pause right there. And I'm going to have to, oh shit. I'm going to have to close off because I do got some business to take care of. But calling Yahweh Shem Yahushua and name Yahushua, I'm just going to have to get a debt part 2 or part 3. You know what I'm saying, on this the next time that I do come back out. But this is actually to warm back up the old channel. And with that, calling Yahweh Shem Yahushua and the name Yahushua, much love, you know what I'm saying, to the Israelites. Much love to Great Millstone, you know what I'm saying. And I will be back. Shalom.